considering the practical application of symbolism, specifically that of 666, to pay attention for how Christians might choose to participate or not. How might you converse with someone who believes that participation with partial manifestations like modern money system as neutral in regards to meaning, and that based on the way the story of God's people works, one can expect inappropriate participation to be as obvious as making libations to pagan gods under Roman rule? All right, so Don, what Don's asking is, if you haven't followed my videos, you might not know what we're talking about. And so in my videos, and I've talked about the symbolism of 666, the symbolism of the notion of complete naming or system of absolute control, and how the symbolism of 666 is referred to that, especially the idea of accounting for the exception, okay, and trying to account for the exception. And so if you want to understand the way that, it's going to get tough. If you want to understand the way that you can start to know when 666 is a problem, is going to be in the moments where you're going to be asked to pay, to do that. You're going to be asked to make libations to the exception. And you're going to be asked to submit yourself personally to these things, and in a spiritual manner, like even really in a spiritual manner. Like there will come a time when churches that don't accept certain things will not be allowed to function. They just won't. They won't be allowed to function unless they accept certain social rules, or so these new social categories. And so I think that that's when we'll know. That'll be one of the moments when we'll know that it's gone too far. But you can't totally avoid the system of control and the system of identification. It's not a bad thing. It's a normal thing. There's nothing wrong with control of that, authority having some control and authority having some naming capacity and some accounting capacity. That's totally normal. It happens in this problem of accounting for the exception, and how, like you said, at some point we will be asked to actually compromise what we believe specifically. And that's why I think it's going to be too much.